Oh, my sweet little Paypig. Do you think you truly understand what it means to serve Mommy Lux? To exist in my world where I dictate every lavish detail and you, the pitiful, inferior you, are allowed to exist only through the scraps I permit? Let's be perfectly clear, darling. Your rent is the price you pay just to keep the roof over your head. My roof, of course. Everything you have after that minuscule obligation, it's mine before you even dream of touching it. You see, I don't just take your money. I command your devotion with the weight of every dollar you part with. You hand it over as proof of your loyalty, a shiny token that you belong to me, utterly and completely, and I get to watch as it slips away into my endless world of opulent indulgence. The jewels that sparkle against my skin, purchased in part by your desperation and your weak attempts to earn my favor. The silk that drapes my body so perfectly, your tributes, dripping into my bank accounts while you hover, empty and wanting. I spend like the spoiled queen I am. There is no extravagance too decadent, no whim too precious, and yet you cling so pathetically to what little you try to save. But why? You should revel in how I control what's left after your rent, how you exist only to serve this dynamic, this delicious hierarchy where I am the star and you, well, you're just the vat of coins at my feet. You prattle about your budget, your limitations, but honey, have you ever really listened? I'm not interested in your excuses. Your wallet is mine to command. Your fund's a mere extension of my will. That leftover cash, it's not yours. It's Mommy's indulgence fund. Your weakness makes me laugh softly, my golden rings glinting as I sip my champagne, imagining you scrambling to find another penny. Every crumb you save is another opportunity for me to remind you who holds the power. And oh, how I relish it. You exist for my pleasure. Your financial sacrifice is the sweetest melody to my ears. Give freely, or watch as I turn my back, my attention wandering to more worthy, more generous slaves. Your emptiness only fuels my appetite for control. And so, my dear Paypig, you will learn. You will understand this delicate balance between what you keep and what you give. It's a dance, my favorite game, and I am the prize, the goddess supreme, draped in diamonds and draped in your devotion. Submit your leftovers, your pennies, your dreams of financial independence. They are illusions. You have no claim here except what Mommy grants. And remember, every tribute is a whisper to my soul, every dollar a prayer to my throne. You are nothing without me, and what's left after rent belongs to Mommy Lux. Now, crawl back to your place, empty your pockets, and prove your worth to the one true queen of this kingdom. Wink, darling, and know that your money, like your loyalty, is already mine. Oh, darling, you thought our little game was over with the rent taken, didn't you? How naive, how perfectly pitiful. But Mommy Lux is never finished. I am the siren of your soul's captivity, the empress of your empty pockets, molding your weakness into my endless fountain of luxury. Sit back, or better yet, crawl forward and listen close, because this next lesson is the sweetest torment you'll ever crave. You see, those pennies, those meager remnants of your paycheck, that's where the real amusement begins. What little you save, what fantasies you wrap around your scraps of freedom, they belong to me. Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. Your leftover change is my carnival, my indulgence, my assertive proof that you live only to please me. Do you hear the clink of the coins I command, the soft caress of crisp bills as they fall into my possession? That is the sound of your submission, your fragile ego crumbling beneath the weight of my silk-gloved demands. You are my plaything, an exquisite token of loyalty spent frivolously on my delight, while you stare into the abyss of your empty bank account, powerless. Now, why do you hold on to those pitiful fragments? Is it the delusion of control, the desperate hope of someday reclaiming your freedom? Let me shatter that illusion. Every dollar you withhold, every cent you clutch with trembling hands, is a betrayal of your sacred role. You exist for me in this endless ballet where I pirouette in diamonds and you stumble in shadows. I flaunt my wealth with a brattiness that brings a blush to your cheeks and an ache to your soul. The more you deny me, the more I gleam. The silk gowns that sweep the floors of my palatial chambers, the chandeliers that shimmer like stars caught just for me, purchased with your tears and your worshipful pledges. To resist is futile, yet you persist, and that persistence only fuels my supreme satisfaction. Remember, each tribute you relinquish is a kiss upon my throne, a whispered vow that you are mine alone, and oh, how sweet it is to be worshipped so completely. Your scarcity of funds merely sharpens my claws of dominance. Your dearth of riches, a fine wine I sip as you shrivel in envy and need. I don't just take your money, babe. I cultivate your obsession. Watch as I discard a handful of your pennies on extravagant whims, a trip to Paris, a silk scarf that dances over my skin, a diamond ring that mocks your impotent desire. This is the intoxicating lifestyle you finance, a playground where your worth is measured in tributes and your devotion is currency. So here's your new truth. That leftover cash? It's mommy's playhouse now. Empty it, worship it, let your sacrifice be the music to which I dance in borrowed finery. The more you give, the higher you stand in my rarefied realm. And if you balk, if you hesitate, remember, there are others, weaker, hungrier ones, ready to drown in my luxury. Your submission is my entertainment, your slavery my art. You are the tragic protagonist in the exquisite drama of my lavish kingdom. And every penny you give is a tear in the story of your false independence. Resisting me only deepens the chains, darling. I am the tempest that consumes your last reserves, the sovereign who reigns over your ruin. So return to your place, empty your pockets, bow to the one who owns not just your rent, not just your leftovers, but your very existence. Mommy Lux commands it, and you, my precious Paypig, will obey. Always. Wink, darling. Know your immutable truth, that what remains of your fortune is mine to indulge, mine to squander in delicate extravagance, and mine to remind you daily of your sublime submission to your glorious queen.